Hey, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Doug Hetty at home. Figured I would do a video blog to let you know exactly kind of what I'm thinking for the rest of the fall into the winter. What's going on with the pattern? What's going on with the cycle? Remember, the pattern just sat 3 weeks ago, and that when I say the pattern, that lets me know how storm systems are going to react, how they're going to track, what they're going to do for us for the next 11 months. The cycle, how often are they going to track out? Is it going to be 45-day cycle, 50-day cycle, 55-day cycle, 60-day cycle? I've had that figured out for a couple months. We're right on track. We're in the new cycle. The new cycle has been set now for about 3 months. So it's interesting. We get to see this new cycle that has been set for about 3 months interact with this new pattern. And of course, it always gets fun as we head into the fall and the winter months to see, are we going to have a cold winter? Are we going to have a snowy winter? Initial thoughts right now, an average winter. Average winter's good. We averaged 16, 17 inches of snow. We had 2 last winter. I think initial thoughts, we're going to have average temperatures, average snow, average ice. If you're a snow lover, that's a lot more than what we had last winter. Let me show you what I'm looking at right now. Here's our upper level temperatures. See this little white line? This is showing me our 0 degree line. For us to get snow, it's got to be south of us. So if I look back, or if I look over the next couple weeks, we have this little dip, gets closer to us this weekend. We got a cool down coming. Next couple weeks, it's way up in Canada. It's where it should be. It's October. We'll watch at the end of the month, and then toward the beginning of November, we start to get some cold spells, not oil, spills, cold spells coming down toward us. That's when things are going to start to change. So if we look at the upper levels, this is kind of our jet stream. When you start to see these little yellow pockets, red pockets, those are actual storm systems rolling through. So this week, we got this little guy, which is rolling through right now. Not very weak, or not very strong, fairly weak, but is going to pull in some cooler air as we head into Thursday and Friday. He passes by, and then this is kind of interesting. Early next week, this is a ridge. Watch the jet stream, way up into Montana, way down into Virginia. We've seen this before. We've actually seen it 3 times. We've seen the cycle pass by 3 times. We can look back. I'll show you, let's go back to about August 31st. Same cycle. Look at the jet stream. Dips across the Pacific Northwest, all the way up into Montana, and then dips back through the Great Lakes. This was the old pattern, but the same cycle. The cycle has been around for a while. We saw this even in early July. We're going to see this again. But the end result, what it does for us, it actually gives us pretty warm weather. So we're going to have mild temperatures next week, pretty calm. This lasts even into the following week, the week before Halloween. Right before Halloween, that's when we start to see some changes. Watch these storm systems. They start to dip in. This is when things start to get more active. Right before Halloween, right into the beginning of November, that's when things will start to get a little more interesting around here. We're not going to see snow anytime soon, but at least things start to get a little bit more interesting. As we get closer into November, I get to see the new pattern for a few more weeks. I can fine-tune exactly what I'm thinking for the winter months. And of course, I'm going to let you know. Right below this video blog, I have my long-range forecast all the way out till Christmas. So make sure you check in. Of course, I'll continue to update it. Make sure you have a great Tuesday.